Hello Aries, welcome to your April 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Aries, let's get some oracle cards for you for the month of April for my Aries, please. What's going on for Aries? Spiritual message for Aries for April 2020. Message for Aries, please, Spirit guides. My angels, my ancestors, calling on Spirit, Earth, Air, Fire and Water. Okay. We have Deer of Delta. These are a new oracle for me, the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. They're quite beautiful. I'm going to talk at length about them in a moment, but let's take a look at the FaeryTale Oracle as well. So let's see, what will be the main focus for Aries in the month of April? Fair, brown and trembling. Gifts, okay. And the overall energy from the Ganesha cards. The overall energy for the month of April for Aries. The overall energy for the month of April. Steadfastness. Okay, let's take a look at this. Aries, the energy I have around you for April is the need to keep going, to persevere. You have a goal in mind, but there are at least one or two people around you, maybe more, who are against this and may be very aggressive towards you in nature. I do get a bullying aspect around this reading. For some of you it will be quite severe, for others of you less so. But let's talk about the Deer of Delta. It's a beautiful energy. You'll see that the deer on this card, one is protective of the other. And it's a very nurturing, very caring, very gentle card. It doesn't have any force around it. But even without force, Aries, you can overcome even extreme negativities. There's a gentle nature around this, which is powerful in its own way. So the thing is, if you're gentle in nature, there's strength in that, there's power in that, and you don't have to force yourself to become something you are not, to get ahead or to get your way. You can confidently and effectively be who you are and remain steadfast in this goal. There's a feeling around this of letting go, and there's also a great healing energy around this card. It speaks of the delta, and it's about delta waves, and these are brain waves. They are the slowest and most stabilizing of the brain waves. This is the state in which the body recovers from injury, and the brain has a chance to repair, to heal, to restore optimal function to the body. This is a very, not only a physical card, but also about emotional energy as well, psychic energy. So there's a deep letting go and a restructuring from within around you in the month of April. Now, the feeling that I'm getting around this is of there's no need to become aggressive or harsh to defend yourself, perhaps from the aggression of another. We can ward off negativities without needing to disconnect from who we are. So if there's a softness, if there's a grace, if there's a more gentle nature around you, even if you're dealing with real bad negativities from a particularly powerful opponent or someone who wants to get power over you, Aries, Deer of Delta encourages you to call on your own unique strength with complete confidence that with grace you will be able to get through this. The thing is, you don't have to become more than what you are to deal with the situation. Now, Fair, Brown and Trembling is also a story of bullying. And it's a story of an Irish king who has 3 daughters. Their names are Fair, Brown and Trembling. Now, Fair and Brown are considered pretty, vivacious, beloved and spoiled, and Trembling is mocked for her nervousness, her shy nature and her quiet self. And no one at all mentions her great beauty, so that's the thing. She was as beautiful, or more so, most likely because of her nature, But yet no one mentioned that. Everyone kind of went for the more vivacious, the more extrovert. So there's that kind of feeling around this. Perhaps that's you, perhaps that's someone around you. The thing is, though, when this tale comes to you, you're being told to continue to manifest and create what it is that you wish for. You're not to accept any fate that others have allotted to you. And like trembling, you, even if you're shy or nervous, and you may have endured a lot of struggle or pain in the past, you will be loved for who you are. There's an energy around this that you will draw good fortune to you, Aries, and others may become, or maybe the energy around this is because trembling had this good fortune around her, the others kind of belittled her for that, or took away from it, or became jealous, and thereby kind of took what was hers. That's the feeling that I'm getting. But the thing is, trembling was the one here that should have been given the attention, but wasn't. Now, steadfastness, as the overall energy, is about not wavering back and forth or being moved by circumstances around you or other people. It's very much an energy of you moving forward. There's a feeling around this of doing whatever is necessary to safeguard your resolve, to dig in, to remain focused. There's an energy around this of staying on track, being committed, not giving up, and thereby transforming a situation. So not letting others affect your self-worth, devalue you in a way. Trembling in the end becomes the one here that receives the good fortune because of her inner beauty as well as external beauty. So her real beauty came from within, whereas the people around may, yes, have external beauty but be quite corrupt on the inside, or use it as a means of power or control. So Aries, interesting energy. Could be you, could be someone around you, or if you're cross-watching, you may recognize this as your Aries. So let's see, I have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Again, a very beautiful, nurturing kind of energy, but maybe not overt, maybe not in your face, more of a quiet kind of energy. I've got the Queen and the King here. So there is someone around you, could be earth energy, that will, or also have air energy as well. So maybe a couple of people here, or aspects of the same person. King of Swords, King of Pentacles. This person will appreciate you for who you are. So if you haven't been appreciated for who you are in the past, maybe felt like people have passed you by for more of the overt beauty, the superficial beauty, then I see that someone's coming in for you in April, and that's going to change. So let's see. I'm going to start with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. And let's get started with the past energy. We have the present or the current energy. What is hoped for in the future. The feelings between you and another person. What is working for the relationship, the strengths, the challenges with the relationship. Let's take a look and see what may be hidden, the hidden aspects of the relationship, and the potential outcome. So let's take a look. We have the Page of Cups as the past energy. There's a nice energy around that. I feel like there's someone who's recently come in with an offer of love, a message, communication. The current energy, though, is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So there may not be instant gratification around this. There may be a waiting period. The hoped for outcome, you have the Five of Swords. So yes, it does seem like there's an energy of someone around you who is looking at winning, or more of a means to an end. I don't feel that's you. I feel that's more someone else's energy, but let's take a look at the feelings. Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay. There is this kind of feeling of someone trying to back you into a corner, to wind you down, to make you feel less than, to make you feel like you can't persevere, that you don't have what it takes. They're trying to keep you stuck or to keep you with them, Aries. Let's take a look at what's working for this relationship. Yeah, the Three of Wands in reverse, they're trying to keep you there. They're holding you back from something that you want to pursue. The Challenge, the Lovers. I feel like there could be a choice in love, a major decision to make in moving forward when it comes to partnerships. The hidden aspects, we have the Six of Cups, something related to the past. Could be a past person where there's a past life connection, a soulmate energy, twin flame energy. And the potential outcome is the Three of Cups in the reverse. So the lack of being able to get out of a situation and move towards someone who you feel more of a connection with. And there's someone around you, I feel, Aries, who is trying to keep you with them. They're using force, control, power in order to influence you and prevent you from moving forward. Now, I do get that there's a shyness here. The other person somehow feels like they can control, they know which buttons to push. So let's get some clarifiers. I'm going to start with that Page of Cups. What is this Page of Cups about? We have the Fool in reverse, Hermit in reverse, and the Hanged Man. Okay, well that's a lot of stuck energy, that's for sure. Yeah, I feel like you have someone around you who you're interested in, you'd like to reach out to, communicate with, but I don't feel that you've been able to communicate with this person, or if you have, you've kept it on a very light basis. There's been no real deep talks here, or heart-to-heart conversations. I think what's happened here is you've spent some time alone. You've needed to think about this. There may have been communication coming into you, Aries, and you've thought, well, what do I do with this? I'm going to have to think about this. I think you have thought about it. There's a feeling here of, I'm not going to take action towards this until I understand it better. And with the Hanged Man, I feel that you've taken your time. You've taken your time to think about this communication coming in. Yeah, it's an offer from someone else. Well, this can go the opposite way, of course. It could be an Aries. This could be you, Aries. So let's look at that current energy. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Current energy. Yeah, the Ace of Wands in reverse. There's some frustration. Three of Pentacles and one more. And the Chariot in reverse. Yeah. Frustration at not being able to get the teamwork from people around you. People don't seem to be working well with you. There's an energy of you. I get for you, Aries, there's a situation. It could be a workplace as well for some, but for most of you, I get that this is in a love relationship or a home environment. You don't feel like you're being appreciated. You just feel like people expect you to be a certain way, to do the work. And meanwhile, they're doing whatever they want to do. A spouse, a partner, family, they go about their day, they get their needs met, they pursue their dreams, their goals, and they just think that you, Aries, are going to continue to be there in the background doing the hard work. You know, I feel you getting really frustrated about this. You feel like this is not my life purpose. This is not what I wanted out of a relationship. It's more of a workaday kind of energy that I'm getting. You go to work You do your work. You come home. You do work there as well around the family. And meanwhile, you keep your dreams on hold. You keep your goals. You don't even talk about them, I feel, with these people at your work and at home. I don't feel you talk to them. You just keep to yourself. There is this kind of shyness around you, Aries. So you might have a lot of earth in your chart. I do get that sense of earth, or maybe even something else there as well. But there's a mixture. So you're not 100% fire sign. I have to put that out there, because fire sign energy is usually not that the shy type. Of course, there's elements of everyone here that get mixed in. So I feel like I'm talking to someone with Aries in their chart, but they're probably dominantly something else. And they've taken a back seat in life to people around them, people who they love, family, friends. But currently you're getting a bit sick of that. Let's take a look. The hoped for outcome with that Five of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Hoped for outcome. World in reverse. And Justice in reverse. Yeah. The thing is, Aries, I feel your frustration. I really do, because there's this sense of injustice. Like, there's really something that I want in life, that I feel is my destiny, my calling, that's going to bring me success, happiness, fulfillment in life, and yet you feel like you've been held back from this. But I get you deciding no more of that. No more am I going to let other people dictate my future. I'm going to take it into my own hands. And it's really like you're stepping up here. But it tends to go from one extreme to the other. Because Aries, I feel in the back, in the past and in the present, you haven't been showing this more maybe aggressive side of yourself to others. But it's coming out. You want it to come out. But the thing is, you can be strong and get what you want without becoming too overt with the aggression. I feel that's the key here. You don't want to block your success. You get more, well, you capture more pests, don't you, with honey than with vinegar. It's that kind of feeling here. So you may, it's saying definitely go for what you're looking to get out of life here. Something that you feel is being blocked in the past. Definitely do that. Rectify any injustices and restore balance to your life with an eye on your future success, definitely. But do so in a way that you don't feel bad afterwards. You don't want to hurt other people unnecessarily, even if they've hurt you, Aries. So the need to be compassionate, but strength as well. Yeah, you don't have to be like these other people to get what you want. Quiet confidence, perseverance, being steadfast, keeping your eye focused on what it is that you want to achieve, that's going to get you somewhere. But you do want to show more of that aggressive side, but it needs to be tempered. Let's take a look and see what the feelings are with this Seven of Wands in reverse. Please clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse is the feelings. Hierophant. Seven of Wands in reverse is the feelings. The Nine of Pentacles, and one more. And the Page of Swords as feelings. Yeah, the thing is, I've got you here as someone who is ready to step out on your own. I feel that for you, there is a deep spiritual energy around you, a strong spiritual connection to what it is that you want to achieve. So you're not just going for anything superficial, you're not looking for instant gratification here. No, you have this deep calling, this intuitive understanding that you need to be doing something other than what you're doing now. And I see you going for that. I see you communicating your needs to this other person and standing up to them. You know, I think that you've been a bit bullied in the past. People have backed you into a corner. They've tried to get you to bend to them, their needs, to make you yield to them. But I get you fighting back this time, saying, no, I'm not going to do that. This is what I want. And standing up and being true to yourself. It's not about you being inauthentic here. It's quite the opposite. It's about you being who you truly are. Just like in this fairy tale of Fair, Brown and Trembling. Trembling didn't have to change. No. She just needed to stand up to the bullies. And that's what brings her good fortune. And I feel you know that's what you have to do as well. Let's take a look at the strengths of this relationship with that Three of Wands in reverse. Strengths. Seven of Cups. Emperor in reverse. And one more. Strengths. And the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel this is family. It is a long history. Maybe a father figure as well. Yeah, it's a feeling around someone who is exerting power in a family setting, control. And they're making you feel like your dreams, your goals aren't achievable, that you're just dreaming, that you're fantasizing, and that it's all just nonsense, silly, that you can't possibly do what it is that you want to do. So they're pouring cold water on your dreams here, Aries, and they're kind of making you back down. They're really making you feel less than powerful, like this family influence over you exerts some kind of strong power. I get it as a group of people band together and just make you feel like you can't do things. Wow, this family influence is very, very strong, and it makes you hide your Aries tendencies, which is to be someone who goes out and does what they need to do in life, takes care of themselves. Very strong, powerful influence yourself. But meanwhile, you've been hiding behind this family energy and not pursuing your own dreams and goals, just fantasizing about them. You can continue to do that, but I feel like at the end of your life here, Aries, you'd be looking back at this with a lot of regret, possibly even some resentment towards this family as well. But in the end, you know, as adults, when we're children, we have to kind of bow to family. But as we age, as we get, I could be talking to someone here in their 40s or 50s. Do we really need to be beholden to a strong family tie? That's up to you, Aries. Let's take a look and see what the challenge is here with this Lovers card. Challenge for Aries with the Lovers. Devil. Okay. Challenge for Aries. Knight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Very strong influence. Look at that. The Lovers and the Devil. So there's a very powerful, strong connection to someone. It's not anyone in this family. I actually feel that this is external influence. And you very much want to go towards this. It could be a job, could be a goal, a career, could be a person. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of... I'm not picking up anything bad with the devil there, with the Lovers. I actually feel like this is the kind of powerful attraction that can't be denied. I mean, people can try to deny this, but this is not able to be denied. This is just too strong of an influence. And the thing is, Aries, the challenge is that this is going to take work. It's going to take a lot of effort to get what it is that you want, but you have it within you. If you tackle it day by day, if you try not to do too much at once, if you just bite off small pieces of this challenge, I feel like you're going to be able to do it. But you doubt your ability. The challenge here is you're doubting your ability to put the work in, the effort that's going to be required. And it is going to take a lot of effort, but if you can overcome the feelings of doubt about your abilities and just go ahead and put the work in, if there's anything that you need to do to back up this work, like maybe if this is a career and you need to take another course, if you need to gain some more skills, do it. You know, that's the challenge here. Recognize your own talents as well. I feel like you may not be recognizing your own talents, and you may get bogged down in a lot of perfectionism as well. I get an essence, Aries, that you can get too bogged down and then become too overwhelmed, like I can't do that, it's just too much. But you can do it. You can do it. The thing is not to try to micromanage this. You know, this is strong destiny energy. So I feel all you have to really do is start the journey, and you'll be amazed at how fast this action will actually start to pay off for you. All you have to do is take that first step. But my goodness, the first step is taking a long time. It's very slow energy. That's the challenge for you, is to do this, to step off, do it, believe in yourself, and not get bogged down in the planning stage. This needs to be action. There needs to be action taken. Let's take a look at what's hidden, the hidden aspects around this with this Six of Cups. Okay. We have the Temperance card. What else is hidden here? Hidden aspects around this. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Hidden aspects. And the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. The thing is, you feel right now, Aries, that you have to hold on to what you have already built in life, what you consider to be your grounding, what is your foundation, your stability. But what's hidden here is that if you actually release that, if you let go of your attachment to what it is that you're trying to hold on to here, believing that you need it, it's actually going to bring you peace, balance. Because I feel that there's been an aspect in your life, one in which you have been working really hard to get money, financial aspects, property, all of that. But what's been neglected here is the spiritual side of yourself and the emotional side of yourself. It's been very much more about the practicalities of life. And that has actually prevented you from growth, from achieving more balance in your life. Yeah, and I get an aspect here that there is some kind of spiritual connection to someone from your past. Could be Sagittarian energy with the Temperance card, but doesn't have to be. I also get a feeling around this, Aries, of when it comes to family and matters of family, it's not like you're going to lose family. I feel like you may think to yourself, well, what if I leave this family, I'm going to lose the people that I love? You won't. Although there's some aggression around you, maybe some bullying, if they recognize in time that you're going to go ahead and do this anyway, I do feel that there will be a rebalancing of the energies between you and this group of people or this person. So things are not as dire as you think if you release what you're holding on to here, which is actually blocking you from achieving your dreams. That's the hidden aspect, is that if you do this, things won't be as bad as you think. I think you're thinking worst case scenario here, but that's not the thinking. No, you may not see them as much, sure, especially if there's travel involved here, if you're moving away, but they're still going to be very much a part of your life. That won't be taken away from you, Aries. 3 of Cups in reverse is the potential outcome. Let's see what this is about. 2 of Cups in reverse. Potential outcome. Sun in reverse, and one more. And the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. The thing is, something has to change. There's deep unhappiness, unpleasantness, and a disharmony, because I feel that there's a very strong partnership that you want to move towards. Could be love, could be in business, but not being able to go towards this is creating an imbalance in your life, and there's a real need for you to reprioritize what's most important to you. Yeah, I feel you're being called to reprioritize your life and to make sure that what you are heading towards in the future is for your highest good, your highest, I get it as your higher vibrational energy. And I'm also getting an essence of overall happiness, what's going to bring you overall happiness long term. Yeah, there's separation here. I feel like there's separation from someone who you feel a very deep connection with. Someone who you want to reunite with, but because you're not letting this other thing go, because there's some bullying around you, people trying to prevent this from happening, there's potential loss of this soulmate or twin flame energy. But the thing is, this is a very powerful connection that cannot be denied. And I feel that for you, this determination is going to win out at some point. It may not be in the month of April, but I feel it has to come out soon. Yes. Okay, let's get a card from the Hedge Witch Botanical, and then we'll move to the extended. Guys, what I'm doing for the extended this month is I'm going to do the other person's side of this. So I'll be doing the same layout here, but I'll be focusing on the person that you're dealing with. In this case, what I'll be doing is I'll be working on the person that I feel is bullying you in some way, because I feel that that's more of the energy. But I also will get some cards as well about this very strong soulmate or twin flame tie as well. So if this is resonating, please do join me in the extended. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be available on my Vimeo channel. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute long reading, and I'll be looking at some oracles as well for guidance for that. So let's have a look before we go here. One more message for Aries, please, for this reading. What does Aries need to hear from the Hedge Witch Oracle? Patience, yeah, the trout lily. It is going to take time, it's going to take effort, but I feel the payoff for you is going to be worth it, but it's this wrinkle of these people around you who are trying to keep you down. But the main energy that I'm picking up around you is that it's not going to be too long, Aries, before you step up and kind of fight back and go for what it is that you truly want here. So I'll see you in the extended, guys. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. Don't forget to like and share, and if you're a newcomer, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you, and click the notification bell as well. Wishing you the best with this, Aries. Please take care, and bye for now.